There was apparently a survey that went out from Blizzard asking people for feedback about new class ideas. One of the ideas is called Titan Slayer. And it's described as Sargeras warrior using the powers of Goroball. And that sounds like so that's a fan-made idea, or they proposed multiple choice? It sounds made up. That doesn't sound real. They asked people to pick. So they gave ideas. It was real. Sent to the German community. What the fuck are these? These are translations to the poll? The fuck? Survey page 4. Answer the following questions for the concept of a Tinker class. Prismatic. As heirs to Titanic power, prismatics are carriers of cosmic powers that can not only be used in their purest forms, but their transcending powers can be merged to new powers. This is literally like what we've been talking about. Prismatic, pure essence and form. The crystals, you merge them and make new power. What the fuck? They refine and focus the power of life to heal allies, or the powers of order to protect themselves. And they merge the combined powers of death and shadow, strictly different, to deal damage to enemies. What the fuck? Bard, support healers and tanks that utilize the Song of Azeroth to cast... This is real? Bard, support healers and tanks that utilize the Song of Azeroth to cast... This is real? Bards shine in a group, empowering and improving the spells of others, and at the same time bringing numerous songs and auras to help their group reach new heights. How do you guys know it's real? These are all hypothetical class ideas put forth by Blizzard in a survey to get an idea of which one people would want the most. They're all hypothetical but official ideas. Gunner. Quick, offensive, ranged combat characters that wield 2 pistols at the same time. They apply different elemental effects to their weapons to create the deadliest arsenal of destruction. Honestly, looks like 4chan screenshots to me. That's not a good start. Astrologian, mighty spellcasters that use the cosmic powers of the stars and gravity to deal devastating damage. They utilize celestial energies to cast spells, manipulate gravitational fields, summon meteor swarms, and create star explosions. My email, so you actually have the email. As a reminder, we want your personal opinions, so do not share the questions, your answers, or the link with anyone else. What the fuck? This might be real. Research.blizzard.com is a fucking real thing that like recognizes your BNet account and shit. Like, this is real. But you have to be signed up for it. What the fuck? This might actually be real. What the fuck? Okay, I'll read more. Prismatic power as heirs to Titanic power, though? Like, what the fuck? Their transcending powers can be merged to new powers. Like, what the fuck? Gunslinger. Cunning and agile melee combatants. No, I went to the second page, sorry. Okay, there's more here. Apothecary, masters in the creation of potions and brews, which they use to harm enemies and empower and heal allies. They create unique combinations of elements, do give potions varying effects, be it explosive, toxic, or granting extreme power. Astrologian, we read that before. I don't know why it's written this way. Bard, supporter, healer, and tanks that utilize, we read that. I don't know again why that's like that. Witch, damage dealers and healers that use old magic to reach towards darker natural powers. So that's Elune. It's the Elune class. The Their magic, they magic, and so this has to be like a copied fucking, this isn't the original. Their magic includes curses, familiars, rituals, spiritual connections, poisons, decay, and more. The class builds onto the teachings of witches and dark magicians of WoW, including the witches of Drusvar, the Gilnean harvest witches, and the decay gnolls and troll hexes, and spirit magic. Bro. Someone retyped it from the pictures. Gotcha. Celestial's Lancer. Warriors that use spears and titan magic. They're empowered by the gods for quick jumps and strikes. Okay, usually Lancers that do that stuff fight dragons, dragoons in other settings. Battle Mage empowers their weapons with the might of the elements to aid their allies, weaken foes, and create constructs to control the battlefield. Create constructs to control the battlefield. Artificer, melee-based tanks, damage dealer, and healer that use a mix of handmade machines and Titan technology. Mechanic reactive gear is the foundation of their power, while utilizing new weapon types like extendable flails or reactive shields. This class is on the front lines of battles and protects and supports their team with their inventions. That's pretty fucking dope, not gonna lie. Ley Weaver. Ley Weavers are connected via ley lines to the natural powers of Azeroth. Interesting. Their connection to these arcane power lines allows them to move quickly along them and to manipulate the unseen energies that flow through everything. They help allies, deal damage to enemies, or buff and debuff as wanted. The natural powers of Azeroth via ley lines? Several support classes. Yeah, Gunner, we read that one. Prismatic, we read. Gunslinger, we read. Titan Killer. Titan Killers combine the sword fragments of Tayshalok and Gorabal to use the powers of Gorshalok and connect to the cosmic powers of the Titans to destroy any threat to Azeroth. Titan Killers combine the sword fragments of Tayshalok and Gorabal, which the RPG lore says can only be done by a non-evil being, to use the powers of Gorshalok, the most powerful weapon in the universe, and connect to the cosmic powers of the Titans to destroy any threat to Azeroth. Necromancer. Summon an army of undead that follow your commands and overrun enemies in combat. They combine different summoning spells to build the perfect army. Tinker, genius inventors who have uncovered the secrets of Titan technology. A lot of Titan stuff here. And using it to protect their allies, heal wounds, and attack enemies. Through their understanding of machines, Tinkers can create inventions, custom-made skills and spells, control mech suits, sounds pretty dope, and deploy mechanical constructs to create an advantage in combat. Warden. Oh, fuck. Versatile armored hunters, who with their art of chakrams and traps, devastating ranged and melee attacks, employ. Melee characters that specialized in the combat against magical powers. They ward magic, but they can also empower their gear with the magic of their enemies to improve their combat capabilities. In case we need to capture Illidan. I wouldn't be surprised if we work with the Titans at midnight together and in Last Titan against them. And maybe some of those classes are for after the saga. Yeah, they could betray us. They could betray us. Start on our side, then betray us. Could the Titans have just forced Sarg to commit evil acts purely to force a loss of attunement to the sword? Perhaps. Some of these sound like hero talents. I agree. And what the thing said on that site was that the Titans, The Titans. That Blizzard was more likely to try to integrate hero classes than build completely new ones. And this is the header on the official email for that thing. I think it actually is real. This Blizzard survey shit that we just went over, I think is actually real. If I get to wield the powers of Goroball and Taishalok, I'll fucking freak out, dude.